Hello everyone, welcome to Academic Coordinates. We're still dealing with arithmetic sequences. Let's say you're given a sequence right here, 7 as the first term, 11 over 2 is the second term, then 4, then 5 over 2. Then the sequence continues, right? So you're asked to find the next term. And you know that this is an arithmetic sequence, right? So for the first thing they ask us to find, the next term is obviously t. Okay, this is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So we're asked to find t5. In order for us to find t5, we first need to find the common difference between the terms that we are given, right? So 11 over 2 minus 7. We need to know what is that. Then 4 minus 11 over 2, and then 5 over 2 minus 4, right? So let me just find here 11 over 2 minus 14 over 2, that is 7, is equals to, so 11 minus 4, what is that? 11 minus 4 is minus 3 over 2. Okay, cool. So the first difference here is negative 3 over 2. Negative 3 over 2. That will be the same for this one also. Let's just do it on the side. So what is that? So 8 over 2, that is 4, right? Minus 11 over 2. You know, so 8 minus 11, that's negative 3. Obviously, it's going to divide that by 2. So it's still the same, negative 3 over 2, right? Let's look at the third one. So it's 5 over 2 minus, okay, so what are we going to subtract here? 5 over 2 minus, what is that? Is it 16? 8 over 2, yes. So 5 over 2 minus 8 over 2 is equals to negative 3 over 2, right? So negative 3 over 2, that is our D. And we know that we said 7 and add this value, we're going to get this one. 11 over 2, add this value, we're going to get this one. 4, add this value, we're going to get this one. So 5 over 2, add this value, we're going to get the next term. So now T5, which is the next term, is going to be T4 plus the common difference, right? So T4 is 5 over 2 plus minus 3 over 2. So this is 5 over 2 minus 3 over 2, right? So 5 minus 3 is 2 divided by 2, that's 1. So the next value is equals to 1, right? Okay, cool. So for the second thing they ask us to find, we need to find Tn. So we know that Tn is the general term that we derived in the second video of this series. Tn is a plus n minus 1 times d, right? Okay, cool. So Tn is equals to, what is a? A is the first term, right? Which is 7 plus n minus 1. Then d is minus 3 over 2, right? Then we continue here, 7 minus 3 over 2 times n, this one right here. Then negative 1 times negative 3 over 2, that's plus 3 over 2. Okay, so Tn, we just need to simplify now. Minus 3 over 2n, right? Plus 3 over 2, right? Okay, so we can get 7 by saying plus 14 over 2, you know? So our Tn now, Tn, okay, sorry about that. So Tn is equals to minus 3 over 2n. So 3 plus 4, that's 17. Okay, then divide by 2. This is our nth term, right? Okay, The next question requests us to find which term has the value of negative 24.5, right? So we know that our Tn is equals to minus 3 over 2 n plus 17 over 2. So this corresponds to this sequence that we're given here. So we want to know which term, right? Which term has got the value of negative 24.5? You know, okay, cool. So we're going to put here the term. It has got this value, that's term, negative 4.5. So we're going to find it's the position of this term in the sequence, right? So negative 3 over 2 times n plus 17 over 2. Okay. So to just further simplify here, we are going to multiply by 2, you know, everywhere, right? So this is going to be minus 49 is equals to minus 3n plus 17, right? So we subtract 17 on both sides, right? Okay, cool. So minus 49 minus 17 is equals to minus 3n, right? Then we continue, guys. So minus 49 minus 17 is, that's going to be minus 66, right? Is equals to minus 3n right there, right? So basically n is equals to negative 66 divided by negative 3, that's 22. So what does this say? This says that the 22nd term equals negative 24.5. So that is how we answer this question. To just summarize, guys, a bit, we're given a sequence, and then we know that this is an arithmetic sequence, and then we're asked to find the next term. We know that to get the next term, we have to add a constant value to the previous term. So we added this value to this term to get the fifth term. Then finding Tn now, we need to have A, which is the first term, and the constant difference right there. Then we found those values, then this is our Tn. This Tn corresponds to this specific sequence, right? Then we're asked to find which term has got the value of negative 24. So in other words, in this sequence, as we continue, there's going to be a term that has got this value, and they're asking us which term is that. So to get that, we need to find the position of the term, which is n. You know, so we had to solve for n that corresponds to the term that equals to this. Then our n was 22, so the 22nd term equals to negative 24.5. Do stay blessed, guys, and enjoy the rest of your day.